welcome back to Vigor. It is your boy, Stealth Jet, leader of the JSS. As I told you all last night, that video and the one next to it is this exact video right here that you're looking at, will show you how I think mentally while progressing through the game. I might start trying to bring you all these kinds of encounters because to a new player, they're fresh at the game and they haven't developed their own playstyle just yet. What I believe is that if people in this game were to start thinking about their actions instead of just blindly rushing somebody because they have a meta MG3 on their back, it'll make the community, I want to say, persevere through the grind and the toxicity, and I already said grind one time, but the pure pain that is getting through this game when you don't have everything that brings you an advantage, like antibiotics. So we're here on Batterie Death at night. Yep, nighttime it is. So let's set off. I don't know if you all noticed, but there's a very, very important object in the top left hand of the map. And what is that very important object? If you're screaming at me to go kill that man, this is what I'm talking about. Do you think it's a good idea to play peekaboo with a Sumi when you have a shotgun? That thing has a rate of fire of, epic proportions. I don't trust that. Also, I have a para, which is great, accuracy-wise, but that shit don't matter when it's point-blank range. Now, if you're thinking, Jet, why'd you come around the corner like that? I thought he was inside the shed. I really thought that. So I was going to put a grenade through the window and try to get him that way. But also, isn't it easier to take out somebody isn't it easier to take out somebody that don't know that you're there? What I'm trying to say is, the guy that I faced at that shed knows I'm there. But as you clearly heard and seen, there's somebody else on the map too. So why not go after him? Because he thinks, the guy that I'm thinking about going after, he thinks that there's still a fight going on the other side of the map. This is what you call relocation and devastation. This can work. This can work. But what if the case is this? This guy over here is the only guy who is over here and nobody else. What I just said was, what if everybody else rushed toward the container and they died? Gotta think about that too now. So I'm walking here, shotgun in hand. Well, in hands, really, because it's a two-handed weapon. And I'm like, okay, well, where is dude at? You know what I'm saying? He used a comm station and shit. So where's he at? Okay, well, if there's nothing else to do in the game that you think is worth doing, check the truck. Because if the truck is left untouched, you gain an advantage in terms of detection and evasion. That's a really fancy way of saying, you'll get a transmitter, jammer, PSD, and mortar strike. Basically, all of your auxiliary needs are in that truck. Wonderful. Devs, if you touch that, you will legit destroy one of the cornerstones of this map. Anyways, so, check the map, realize that the airdrop is in the center of the map. And so I'm thinking, if that guy goes for the detector, the guy is on single, I can make it happen. But if it's a mid-range fight, para will make it happen. But if it's a close-range fight, which I don't want to happen, then I can use a shotgun. So I'm walking up here, and I'm looking at the area around the area of the detector. He has to walk up to it, people. He can't just use it from 50 yards away. Unless he has a PSD of his own. So I'm prone right here, and I'm thinking, where's the other guy at? It's too early to be leaving. Unless he just got something really important and left. Maybe he found the red container, then used the comm station to stealth it. And then he left. That could be the case too. Again, I'm trying to show you all how I'm thinking. But right as I check my inventory, the fucker goes and uses the detector. Well, no point sticking around here as I wait to see what he's going to do. Is he going to rush straight toward me or not? The answer is no. So he knows I'm around. Okay, well, relocate. Relocate. Put that weapon on my back. Pull out the shotgun again. Put it back on my back. Because remember, I'm still thinking that there's somebody else here besides the guy with the Sumi that we saw earlier. And it is a dark map. Anything can happen. So as I'm running, I'm trying to think. The airdrop is in the center of the map. We all know that. I got a weapon with a scope. That's not very good. but it's a scope nonetheless. Matter of fact, they can make that crosshair in that scope better. Make it the exact size of an Outlander's head. That's all you gotta do. Not, how can I put this? Don't make it a donut. Make it a donut hole. Make it a dot. A legit dot in the center of that thing, and I guarantee you, the Para and the A1 will be better at headshotting with scopes. But then again, the A1 is already good enough as is, so don't touch that shit, please. Now, I record all my videos in the future, but I play them in the past. What I just said was, this gameplay was being played before I started recording it. Recording came last, gameplay came first. What I should have done, in hindsight, I have a radiation grenade on me. Why not walk up to the airdrop and use it? But I have a better idea. Use a PSD. Okay, he's there, on top of the emplacement. Okay? If he has one, he's going to ping me right back. Put a jammer down, match my location. Also, he put himself within arm's reach of the detector. What I'm thinking is this. If he uses that detector, he's not going to detect me. And he's going to think that, oh, okay, maybe they're using their PSD because they're about to leave. Want to make sure that it's safe. I'm going for an airdrop now. It's not the case. I'm right here. So he could use his PSD right now, and I won't know. I got two ways of detecting this guy. If that cube at the top of your screen turns into a stick figure, or that detector goes off. We don't know. But also think about it like this. He knows how many people are left. He knows. So if he uses PSD, or the real detector, and he doesn't find anything, he's going to think he's safe. And if he asks me to put down a transmitter, that won't work either. Because again, he knows how many people are left. Now, I could run outside it, place it, run back inside a jammed area, and be safe. But what if he uses the detector while I'm outside the jammer? Well, outside a jammed area. That ruins the plan. I'm praying for the last second meta to kick in. I'm praying for it. But it's quiet. The loudest thing on the map right now are birds. He's either not moving or he already left. And I know where he was last seen. And now here come radiation. This guy left. And I'm going to show you how I know he left. Look at my health. Look at how I'm using iodine. Look at the airdrop and how it's still there. He dipped. Here's one thing I didn't think about that. Here's one thing I didn't think would be a repercussion of using that PSD. It would scare him into departure. I didn't think about that. I legit thought just because he had to sue me and was around the corner that he was trying to kill me and call it even. Or call it a 1-up, not even. But he didn't. He was just as afraid as me because I left and then he couldn't find me. This game can be a mental game of chess. It can be if you think about it that way. But if you think about it like it's Call of Duty and run around with an MG3 and a Sumi and a Bugle all the time, in my opinion, you're missing out on a whole different side of this game. A whole different side. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.